Hello, my name is Raymond Chukwu, the founder and CEO of Black Technologies Advancement. I am also an aerospace engineer with particular emphasis on aerospace medicine. As an entrepreneur and aerospace engineer with practical scientific and technological experience on space-based technologies, I want to first reinvigorate the competitive position of U.S. auto industries through 1. Radical departure from internal combustion engine powered vehicles. 2. Deployment of space-based technology for wireless charging of electric vehicles. Because of that, this project will focus on highway vehicles because they account for 55% of total U.S. oil consumptions, which is more than all U.S. domestic oil production. Now, let's talk a little bit about the technical concept and the innovation of this technology. For this project to succeed, it hinges on the integration of suitable onboard automatic expert adversaries that be capable of responding to changes in space environment and altitude controllers of the space flexible solar panel thermodynamic structural behavior characteristics. Now, to meet this requirement, we have performed scientific and space-based study in order to satisfy this requirement. And based on the data generated from the study, there is a strong evidence that molecular manipulations on the following physical properties: electrical, magnetic, optical, mechanical, and other physical properties from the sub-Saharan African pure carbon compounds that usually occur in different modifications can generate carbon nanotubes based materials, sensors, and electronics. These properties will be suitable to develop chips and textures in the form of coded onboard expert knowledge and dedicated expert systems with 3D nanostructuring and coding to design the onboard automatic expert adversaries. Because of this innovation, this makes this technology the first in a series of wireless charging services to be developed based entirely on no commercially available developmental experimental techniques evaluated to date. With such exceptional intelligence, this technology will extract solar energy from the sun for processing, storage, and then converting it for distribution into an electrical signal using wireless method to transmit the signal to power electric vehicles in real time. Now let's talk about the safety of this technology. For the safety, we will determine the appropriate radiation beam for the design, and because of small aperture and receiver size of laser beam, it is considered the best candidate for this particular project. However, the alteration of the beam in the atmosphere poses serious challenges. Now, given this scenario, the line of sight of transmission between the space-based power transmitters and the electric vehicle will be carefully determined to ensure safe, efficient power transmission between the space-based network and the vehicle. In addition, we will invoke the principle governing motor control system and its relationship with medicine and engineering as it applies to the interaction between the eye and the brain function as a unit. To first train parallel processing neural network of motor program generator for pursuit eye movements. This is necessary to compute the line of sight between the space-based power transmitter and the electric vehicle. This can be communicated through the network to several distributed sensors to detect, track, and identify each vehicle and transmit the power in the form of electrical signal wirelessly to power the electric vehicle in real time. Now, the safety of operation and the security of the power beam must be unequivocally in all instances to ensure safety of humans and objects in the surroundings when tracking and powering the vehicle. Now let's talk about the implementation strategies. Now, given the wide variety of AI techniques in this project, several key implementation issues must be addressed, such as: first, the cooperation of expert systems; 2, AI software development environment; 3, achieving real-time performance; and 4, interfacing to the expected future space-based infrastructure. This would provide valuable insights in the following areas. 1. Networking hardware from multiple manufacturers in a near real-time environment. Transferring software between machines of different configurations. Developing expert system software in the absence of solid domain experts. To meet this challenge, we have done the following. We have assembled a diversified team to provide the expertise required. An advisory board comprised of pioneers in AI research has also been assembled for regular program review and technology assessment. To ensure a successful working prototype, we will do the following: employing knowledge representation and reason architecture that be based upon the automatic reasoning tool. This methodology will involve an interpretation of planning as a hypothetical reasoning process that is applied to planning domain that changes over time, such as in the space operating environment. This will establish real-time reasoning and supervisory capabilities on real time for the following tasks: decision making, performance prediction, model validation, and real-time reconfiguration and calibration. I am really excited about this innovation because technology is economic engine and is intended to improve our quality of life. However, major technological advances have stalled since the 90s as several organizations such as Facebook, Google, YouTube continue to recycle information that, rather than improving our quality of life, is creating serious problems for society in terms of compromising personal information and data. I sincerely believe this is the type of innovations we should encourage at this moment in our history. Please contact BTA with any additional questions you might have regarding this innovation at bta2tv.com or call 408-244-7852. And thank you for watching.